Welcome in, everybody. Adam Gladfelter here with Racer Nexus. Race number 8 here for the Rookie Class Racing Truck Series. 3/4 mile D-shaped oval here in Richmond, Virginia, with 14 degrees of banking in the turns, 8 degrees on the front stretch, 2 degrees pretty flat on the back stretch. Used to be a half-mile dirt oval, then it was repaved in 1968. And yeah, that's what we see today. It's going to be I'm going to have to say, a very exciting race tonight. Going to be all about throttle control, not getting too loose off the exits, nor too loose or overdriving it into the corners. Qualifying starting, so let's get down trackside, shall we? And check these drivers out. Charles Bagley out on track right now. Ronnie Welcher rolling out as well. Not on the track yet, but coming out on the excess road. Oh, Michael Cordray putting up a time, 22:13. Great time. Oh, Charles Bagley going to best that by a couple of hundredths. And Billy Hensley out here. Coming out on the access road. Charles Wilson among us. Tim Hurd, currently 7th fastest. Oh, Hensley to the top of the board, 22.072. It's pretty quick for a qualifying lap. David Vodka just completed his first lap, currently 11th fastest, now 12th. Drew Calvert out here. Looks like he is 10th fastest. And Brody Warren's going to give her a shot here. Hope everybody's doing okay tonight in the YouTube land. Hope everybody's nice and comfortable and healthy. I know I've been on a couple of week streak here of not feeling too well. Hope nobody else is experiencing that. Second fastest for Brody Warren. Now Declan Beatty out on track. Beatty to the top of the board, 22.044. As we got 30 seconds left here in qualifying. Who do we have tonight for picks? That's what I want to know. Shouted out from the rooftops. Oh, look, it's Dale Jr. And looks like everybody's getting gridded up here. So let's get up in here and do some grid up. How about that? Sorry about that. Declan Beatty started on the pole with Billy Hensley to his outside. Row number 2, Brody Warren, Charles Bagley. Row 3, Michael Cordray with Charles Wilson. Russell Heaton with Keane Madruo. Scott Matthews, Nestor Rosario, row 5. Kyle Dean, Tim Hurd in row number 6. Row 7 is going to go to Drew Calvert and Ronnie Welchel. Row 8, David Vodka with Terrence Preston. Row 9, Ryan Fuchs, Eric Johnson. Rob Hamilton with Terry Litweiler sitting in row 10. Row 11, Russ Marciniak Jr. with Steven Shannon. And taking up the last spot there, Junior Heaton in 23rd. All right, as I go around one more time to take the green, let's take a look here at the weather. 68-degree track temp tonight, clear conditions. And race analysis, 90 laps. All right, here we go, folks. Getting to the down and dirty 90 laps, coming to the restart zone now. Green flag in the air. Here they go, 2 by 2. '22 in the 81. Side by side coming out of turn number 2. Oh, there's going to be some looseness happening. Billy Hensley, loosey-goosey coming out of 2. Going to lose that spot. Now Brody Warren looking to the inside here. This guy's got to watch out here. A little further back, Charles Wilson's already dropped 4 spots here. Under attack now from the 43, that is Drew Calvert. Oh, Ronnie Welchel. Ronnie Welchel in an incident here with, looks like Tim Hurd. And we're going to take a look at it here from the chopper cam. Looks like these two just got tangled up together. Ran out of racing room. Ran out of racing room. Tim Hurd seems to be doing okay though. Ronnie Welchel, not a whole lot of damage. Maybe a little bit of right front. Grody 77. It's good to hang out with friends. Back up front though, Declan Beatty able to keep that spot. All right, lights. Lights should be off. Nope, we're going to go around another time. .90 laps should go pretty quick here. I think once the heat gets cycled up on these tires, I think the looseness will kind of go out of it here. All right, here we go. 2x2 once again. Going to be Beatty with Hensley in the front row. Warren and Bagley. To the restart zone we go. Still side by side here coming down the backstretch for the leaders. Brody Warren though. Trying to make that spot happen up on Hensley. Charles Bagley watching it unfold as he's now single file. On board with Bagley. Billy Hensley not giving up on that outside lane. Now it's going to be the opportunity to slide in there, cool those tires back down. Hensley's not here to save tonight, folks. He's here to prove a point. He's here to have fun, too. Mike Cordray watching these guys battle side by side here. Eric Johnson battling with the 7 at Scott Matthews on the high side. Back up front, Declan Beatty. About a half a second gap now between him and Warren. Hensley now falling back just a little bit here to Charles Bagley in the 69. Looks like a little connection issue there from Hensley. Take a look, Russ Marciniak Jr. already up 9 spots in 15 laps. Pretty impressive. Really hard to gain spots here at Richmond. Duro battling on the inside of Charles Bagley. Kind of washes up a little bit into the 69. They keep it going though, still side by side. Good battle going on right here between Cordray and Johnson. Johnson gets by, grabs that position, now up into 6th. Looking at the last 5 for 5, Eric Johnson fastest on track, even faster than Declan Beatty, just by a smidge here. But Billy Hensley, Bertie Warren still up there in some of the fastest drivers. Bertie still losing ground though to Beatty. Eric Johnson up 12 spots from the drop of the green flag, as he's trying to close up on one more, get to that 21 truck. Back a little bit further, Kerry Litweiler, Russ Marciniak Jr. battling hard here. Battle going on there. Check out, looks like that's Ronnie Welch and Tim Hurd still battling back here after getting that incident. Stephen Shannon's got Rob Hamilton all over the back of him. Now side by side. Started to get a little spread out here. Bagley has now got a gap between him and the 21 of Maduro. Eric Johnson's got a little gap here between him and the 72. He's working on the 21 though right now. And Warren still got the 81 tagging along here, but now they're back to a second. Oh, looks like Beatty may have had maybe an overdrive there or something, because lost 3 tenths. See where Nestor Rosario is battling with the 7 of Scott Matthews. '21 and the 69 battling again. Oh, now it's a 3-wide battle. Watch out, 21 in the middle. Gets clear of the 69, pulls back down to the bottom. And somehow, some way, Bertie Warren. Bertie's closed all the way back up, close about 7 or 8 tenths now, almost to the rear bumper of the 22. 22 may be having some problems here. Yeah, he's definitely there. Not sure if the 22 maybe overdrove it early or what. Now he's searching around trying to find a line that works for him. Last lap, Brody was a little faster than the leader. And now he finds himself to the outside of the 22. Battle for the lead. Warren to the top spot. No surprise there. Looks like he saved his stuff early. Hensley's still in third, but he is there. If something happens, he can pounce. And you got about 2.2 seconds back. You've got Bagley and Cordray nose to tail battling. And Johnson and Arsario battling side by side as well. Cordray now got a gap. Fight shaping up though between Beatty and Hensley. Looking off the back of Slow Silver. Hensley all over the back of him. Oh, now looking low. Nope, can't make it happen. Got a little loose there. Brody Warren starting to get into some lap traffic here. Cordray up to fourth place now. Qualified fifth. Eric Johnson worked his way around Bagley. Now he's up in the fifth position. That will be 13 spots gained by Johnson. We got about 5-6 laps here. Oh, yep, coming down pit road. I was just about to say that. Got about 5 laps here before halfway. We're going to see, does this bring some of the other leaders down? Any other takers? Not as of now. Cordray works his way up to the back of Hensley and Beatty. Great late race drive from Cordray. Looking to the inside now, Hensley. Going to get clear of Beatty. And with all that happening, that opened the door up for the 72. potentially could lose this spot from Michael Cordray. Charles Bagley down pit road. Gonna drag some more down. This is exactly halfway here. Back up front, 3-second gap. More and more coming down the pit road. Slow him way down. Yeah, Brody Warren coming down. I don't know. He may get a black flag here. We're going to wait and see, because he did not blend below the commitment box. That may have just shot him his race right there. Going to wait and see. Hensley's going to take the lead here, as Cordray looking underneath. Cordray not able to open that exit up. In order to make this pass, the 72 has got to open the exit and pinch that 81 up against the wall. You can see he's at least 2 lanes down, with a narrow entry that's going to make it go up in the center, and he's not going to be able to get a good run off here. And there he goes. Now he's going to be able to clear the 81. 81 to the bumper, pushing him down the front stretch. Cordray in the lead. Brody Warren, no penalty. So now we just got to cycle through these things. Looks like the top 8 still need to pit here. Nestor Osorio still out, and you know Nestor Osorio, he's really, really good at fuel mileage races, so wait and see how he does here. Cordray down, Hensley down, Litweiler down as well. Calvert already getting his stop, and looky who's still out on the track. One of the only guys left to pit here, and he's coming down. Gonna put Tim Hurd in the lead here, but Tim's still got a pit. He can go just a tick further than these other guys, because he went down on lap 4 from that incident to get some damage fixed. Oh, Bevan's watching. Well, congratulations. Tim Hurd still on the lead here. He's going to have to pit before you know it. Everybody's spread out now. Spread thin. This is the battle for position, though, between the 72 and the 81. Yeah, I figured that Bevan was going to be born. Oh, as the caution comes out. soon. I just didn't know exactly when. But yeah, definitely congratulations, Mel. As caution comes out, unfortunately, let's take a look here. You're not going to like what you see. Looks like connection issue here. Not sure exactly what happened. Said he crashed. Let's take a look here. What happened? Somebody had an accident. Oh, Ryan Fuchs went off track and doesn't hit anything. Surprised that was a yellow. Warren now will take back over the lead. March 21st. Well, congratulations. Beautiful baby. So let's see here. Are we going to stop? Are there going to be some guys that stop and get some tires? Doesn't look like it. Terrence Preston is in. Everybody else stays out. No takers on pit road, but one guy. And they all last pitted. Let's see, Brody Warren last pitted on 46. So 14 laps to go. So here we go, bringing us to the green flag. It's going to be Brody Warren with Declan Beatty on his outside, followed by Matthews and Cordray, Hensley and Wilson. Warren with a good start here, and that also allows the 22 to pull down in line. Nice gap, though, between the two. Michael Cordray gets around Scott Matthews here. Going to pick up into the third position. Billy Hills has got some work to do here. Needs to get around Scott Matthews. Scott all the way down on the bottom, though. It's going to be difficult, especially with these newer tires. Eric Johnson a little further back after these cycles here in 7th. Charles Wilson kind of lost a couple of spots on that restart. Brody Warren out front, though. Newer tires. Newer tires, and he's out front early. Could be an upset night, I have a feeling. Unless Declan Beatty can make something happen here. We've got 26 laps to go. Oh, caution has come out. Oh, Russ Marciniak Jr., Nestor Osorio, Charles Bagley around on the track. We're going to take a look at it here. Looking up above, Russ Marciniak at the lead. Oh, looks like Nestor gets into him here. We're going to take a look at it one more time. So we look at it nice and clear here. 14 in the lead of these three. Nestor comes down, gets into the right rear of the 14. All right, looks like Russ going to get his stuff fixed. Nestor Osorio is out. So is Charles Bagley rolling out of his box. Looks like everything's hunky-dory there. So we're going to have a short little shootout here. Going to get the 1 to green here. All right, it's going to be Warren and Beatty front row with Cordray, Matthews, Johnson, Litweiler, Wilson, Calvert, Hurd, and Hensley. To the restart zone, green flag back in the air. 21 laps remaining. Worn out to a precedent lead here. Now the 72 looking underneath the 22. Going to bring the 18 in as well. Cordray going to get around. Cordray up to second. He can sniff the lead now. '18 looking low. Should clear. Yes, he does. Now Eric Johnson up into third. Looks like the top 10 pretty much single filed out now. Terry Litweiler trying to do something here with the 7. Definitely going to get there. Now that some of these guys are up here, our usuals, now they're banking on a caution so they can stack things right back up again. Billy Hensley now looking to do something here with the 71. 71 just got the position. Now the 81's trying to take it away. Up front, battle for the lead. The 13 and the 72 side by side head down into turn 3, coming to 16 laps to go. Cordray and I practiced this track earlier, showed him some stuff. So if he wins this thing, you can thank me, Michael Cordray. I'm joking, buddy. I'm joking. Cordray to the lead. Michael Cordray said, see you later, fellas. 3/10 gap between him and Warren. Now all he wants to see is that 18 come up there and battle Warren. And that's exactly what's happening. Off the back of Cordray, he's seeing that 18 and the 13. He doesn't want the 18 to get clear either. The longer they stay side by side, the better it's going to be for Cordray. Fantastic job by the 72. Oh, a little loose there off the exit of 2. Bertie Warren. Oh, that's a 3-way battle here for second. The 18 couldn't pull the move off on the 13. That opened the door up for the 81 of Hensley. Hensley now takes the spot over from the 18, now into third place. Looking low, trying to do something here with Bertie Warren. Side by side. Hensley up the track. That's all Cordray wants to see. Now he's got an 8/10 lead over second place. Brody's still battling as hard as he can, racing his guts out on the high side. Hensley now taking the second spot. If Hensley's got to do anything, he's got 9 laps to do it. Single-digit laps to close this thing in on Cordray. Looking at the times right here, he is a 10th faster than Cordray that last lap by. Cordray's got to let off just a little bit earlier in the corners. Get that rotation. Billy Hensley's letting out about, I don't know, about 15 feet or so earlier than Cordray is. Getting to Cordray's one thing, passing's another. He's going to try it on the high side. Dove it in a little too deep there, Hensley did. Backed his corner up. Now he's going to get side by side with the 72 coming out of turn 2. Billy Hensley looking low. Cordray's got to pinch him. Cordray up a little too high. That's going to allow 81 to get back into throttle early and possibly clear. Coming to 5 laps to go. Billy Hensley now out in the lead. Cordray back looking low. Cordray diving it deep. Underneath Hensley now. Hensley able to throttle up. A little loose out of 2 for Hensley. But now with a 4/10 gap over Cordray. Three laps to go. Bertie Warren. He's got the 18 all over him. Caution comes out. Caution has come out for what looks like Russ Marciniak Jr. Oh, drives out. And we're going to go watch that one more time. While the initial contact was on the 14 here, 14 goes up the track, gets into the 24. Still there. He's staying up because Bagley's underneath him now. You can see the 24 coming back down and then spins out the 14. All right, so going to be a little green-white checkered here. Brody Warren, the guy that's led the most laps tonight, is going to be starting just behind Hensley here. Cordray to the outside of Hensley. And Eric Johnson in fourth, second row outside. So Hensley's going to have the launch. So if he doesn't spin his tires, does what he's supposed to do, he should be able to win this thing. Side by side, here they go. Probably for the last time. Pace car in, here we go to the restart zone. Billy Hensley with a good jump here. Brody Warren, though, there underneath the 72. He's going to take over second. 18's going to follow through here. Going to be coming to the white flag if the caution doesn't come out. White flag is out. It's going to be official here. Racing back to the checkered flag. Hensley in the lead. Battle between Cordray and Johnson for third. Warren should secure a second place victory here. To the checkered flag out of 4. Billy Hensley's going to win it tonight. Brody Warren with a second place. How about that? Johnson in third, followed by Nestor Osorio. Where'd he come from? Beatty, Cordray, Litweiler, Bagley, Wilson, and Vodka. How about that? All right, let's take a look here at your finish results for tonight. Billy Hensley led 13 laps, brings it home in the #1 spot, followed by Brody Warren, Eric Johnson, 2 and 3. Nestor Osorio in 4th with Declan Beatty 5th, Michael Cordray in 6th, Terry Litweiler brings it home 7th, Charles Show 8th and 9th, that's Bagley and Wilson, David Vodka in 10th, Terrence Preston 11th with Ronnie Welchel 12th, Scott Matthews 13th, Tim Hurd 14th, Russ Morsiniak in 15th with Drew Calvert 16th, Ryan Fuse 17th, Gioni Maduro in 18th with Rob Hamilton 19th and Steven Shannon in 20th. Hard Charger, surprise, surprise, Eric Johnson up 15 spots. And Brody Warren with 13 laps led, fastest lap. And only 4 cautions tonight for 16 laps. Pretty impressive, guys, pretty impressive. All right, let's take a look here and see if we can't get a word from our 3rd place, wherever he's at. Let's pull him in here. Eric Johnson at a Blackfelter booth, 3rd place, man. How about that?
Hey, what's up, brother?
Good hard-fought battle tonight. Bringing it home in 3rd. I mean, you did have a good truck there, but, man, so did everybody else.
Yeah, I was a little behind on tires there. Bill had the newer tires, and he got by us pretty easy, so the caution kind of mixed it up a little bit. If it came out a little bit earlier, we probably could have done a little strategy, maybe tried something, but yeah, we'll take that 3rd. How many trucks we passed out there?
15.
Hell yeah.
Hard Charger award.
Yeah, that was fun. She was pretty squirrely.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it, man. I thought Cordray was going to win it there.
I don't think he knew how Bill's tires were. Once I seen Bill get by me, and I knew it was a matter of time once he got up there.
Yeah, looks like, 14 laps. 14 lap newer tires than everybody else. So, plus whatever yours was. Yeah, about 14 or so.
Yes, sir. That's a pretty good advantage here at Richmond. It was eating them up.
Yes, it is. All right, buddy. Well, good job tonight. If you got any shout-outs, we'll get those and get you on your way.
Hey, we appreciate you up there in the booth. Of course, Ricky Class Racing and all my Outcast boys. It's okay to be an Outcast.
That's
and my
right.
aunt watching in the chat.
Monica Wilson, how we doing?
Love you. Bye.
See you, buddy. All right, let's get the guy in here that I thought was going to win tonight. Saved his tires early run, and then just drove away with it, leading 33 laps tonight, but brings it home in 2nd. Brody Warren, how we doing?
Oh, man. A lot better if I won, but I'll take 2nd after that.
Yeah, man, I know how it is. But, nice hard-fought battle all night. You weren't as fast as you normally are, but I think this is really the first time I've seen the trucks come to a short track, a sanctioned NASCAR short track. So, yeah, surprise, surprise. You had some competition tonight.
Oh, yeah, that was fun. I had the 22, and then that Eminem's car, my mirror was full of him for a lot of the night, too. So, yeah, when it got to the start, I was just trying to hold off Hensley, but I just watched that 22 drive away, and all of a sudden we were right at his bumper again, and I got by him, and after the green flag stop and everything, I saw, the relative, and I was feeling pretty good about just making it to the end, and then probably 2 laps after that, the caution came out, and I was like, well, this is going to get a lot more interesting with tires and everything.
Yeah. And I think you had a decent tire advantage over some of the people you were racing against. But yeah, once that caution came out, you were just kind of a sitting duck there with Nestor Osario and Billy Hensley, because they had looked like right at 20 lap newer tires than you did.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Last pitted on lap 66 for Hensley. You last pitted on 46. So yeah, 20 laps. Good
Yeah, I was
grief.
thinking about hitting that caution, but I was just, you know, I'll take a second after everything.
Oh yeah, man, you ain't hurting for wins. Get out of here. All right, buddy. Well, if you got any shout outs, we'll get those and get you on your way.
Oh, just the usual. Shout out to you for putting on a great broadcast, and all the admins, Charles and Kevin and Michael, that put on this league. It's a lot of fun, and I enjoy doing it every week. So it's a lot of good racing, clean racing.
Absolutely, man. Good shout outs. All right, buddy. We'll talk to you next week. We got double Kentucky, so it should be fun.
That's a track I have yet to do on iRacing yet, so it should be.
Get some practice. All right, buddy. Well, take it easy, man, and we'll see you soon.
10-4. Have a good one.
You too. All right, and of course we got this cat who wins all the time with no microphone. So let's see. He's got a shout out for me. I got it done for little man. So blessed to bring him home today and get to race and take the win for baby Bevan. And of course, thank you for broadcasting, which is myself. Man, congratulations on the new baby, Billy. And if you guys didn't know who that was. And yeah, great win and great pit stop strategies go to you, sir. Definitely did that. Class act there, buddy. Class act. So yeah, fantastic win. Anyway, folks, next week we're going to go to double Kentucky. I think you just heard me say that to Brody. Kentucky in the ARCA and in the trucks Friday and Saturday. Don't want to miss that. That's going to be a hoot of a time. Promise you. Anyway, folks, if you want to get your league broadcasted, please reach out to Rob Campbell with Racer Nexus. The link is in the description of this video. If you want to get in on action of the rookie class racing, whether it's ARCA Fridays or Truck Saturdays, their link to their Discord is also in the description. So, yeah. Anyway, folks, that's going to do it for tonight's broadcast. I'm Adam Glatfelter here with Racer Nexus, and we'll catch you next time. Good night.